Hello everyone and welcome back, chess lovers. Today we have a beautiful and highly instructive mate in 2 puzzle, one that fools almost everyone on their first attempt. If you are new here, I'm really glad you're here, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any exciting puzzles and tricks. Let's take a look at the position. The black king is on a8, protected by a rook on b8 and a bishop on b7. The pawn on a7 also blocks an escape square. White, on the other hand, has some very active pieces. A rook on g8 controlling the 8th rank, a powerful bishop on d5, the queen on a2, and the king safely placed on g3. So the question is, how can white force mate in just 2 moves? Before we continue, pause the video and try to find the solution yourself. Take your time. Alright, ready? Let's go. When you first see this position, what's the very first move that comes to mind? Like most players, you'll probably start looking for immediate checks. The most tempting move is simply taking black rook on b8 and checks. It looks powerful. But wait, after taking rook, black simply captures white's rook with king. The check is gone, the attack disappears, and white no longer has a forced mate in 2. So that's not the solution. Another natural idea is taking black bishop on b2 and checks. At first glance, this looks brilliant. Black's rook can't capture the bishop because it's pinned by white's rook. But there's one problem. The white bishop isn't protected, so black simply captures it with the king, and once again, white no longer has a forced mate in 2. Grabbing the pawn on a7 with the queen doesn't work either, because the queen is completely unprotected and black's king simply captures it. Once again, the mating sequence disappears. But the real solution is a move that very few players ever consider: bishop to g2. A quiet, almost invisible move, no check, no capture, no immediate threat, yet it completely transforms the position. Why is this move so strong? Moving the bishop to g2 accomplishes 2 very important things. First, it absolutely pins black's bishop on b7 to the king, meaning the bishop can no longer move. Second, by moving away from d5, it opens the diagonal from a2 to g8, allowing white's queen to support the rook on g8. And most importantly, it puts black into Zugzwang. No matter what black plays, one of white's mating patterns is ready. Let's check what can black do. Suppose black captures the g8 rook and gives the checks. White calmly captures the rook with queen. The black king has nowhere to escape. Checkmate. If black moves the rook anywhere else instead of capturing, white simply captures the rook. And remember, bishop can't defend because it's pinned by white's bishop, so it's checkmate again. What if black decides to capture white's bishop with the pinned bishop? White responds with queen and captures bishop. Black's rook can't defend because it's pinned by white's rook on g8. Once again, checkmate. Moving the bishop anywhere else is pointless because white simply captures it. Checkmate again. And finally, if black pushes the a-pawn to a6, white captures with queen. Black's bishop cannot capture the queen because it's absolutely pinned by white's bishop. Another force mate. This puzzle teaches us a valuable lesson. In chess, the strongest move isn't always a check. Sometimes, a quiet move like bishop to g2 completely suffocates your opponent because every possible response only makes their position worse. Puzzles like this are fantastic for improving your tactical vision and your understanding of Zugzwang. Did you find bishop to g2 before seeing the solution? Or did you, like most players, start by looking for direct checks? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoy tactical chess puzzles like this one, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because every week we'll solve even more challenging and beautiful chess puzzles together. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of your king.